Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be doing my next trying ipsy packages. So I have unboxed them, I have swatched them, and now it's trying them. So this is a 4-day process. So first I'm going to do my skincare portion of this. Then we'll get to the makeup. Alright, let me take my glasses off. Can't do that. We have the self-absorbed facial moisturizer. I can't say the brand, so going in with just that much. That is very slidey. And I'm gonna put it down where I would normally put the Lumi Glotion, but because of the serum I'm using today, can't use the Lumi Glotion because it just gets too glowy. This is very good. It feels soft. It feels moisturizing. And it definitely is self-absorbing. Like, that just absorbed in my skin very quickly. Very impressed. And I will do a ranking of all my ipsy products. The ones I've tried towards the end of the month. Alright. Now we're going to go into the Keys Soul Care Let Me Glow Illuminating Serum. This is very illuminating, so I gotta watch doing this. Which is why I'm not using the Lumi Glotion. This does have a strong fragrance to it, but I don't mind. I'm gonna get another pimple. I've been getting a lot of pimples today. Or, not today, but this past week. So I think, well, it usually happens when I'm starting to enter my fertile window, which is in a few days. My fertile window is in a few days. I am going to look into my L'Oreal mirror and see how luminous and glowy this is. And it's also self-absorbing because I just like butter. Alright. Very, very weird. Very glowy too, because I can see the glitter particles on my face. Then now we're going into the Ideal Intense Eye Cream. Just going in with a little bit, about that much, and dabbing it here, and dabbing it there. If I need more, I can get more. But then I'm going to take my ring fingers, and I'm like that. I get an eye poker again. I do need a little bit more for my lid area. So I'm just putting these in bags. I'm not really carrying. So I'm gonna let that set for a little bit. And let's see. While I'm letting my eye cream set, I am going to start my makeup process. Now I can stop putting my glasses on. First, I'm going to go into my e.l.f. Instant Lift brow pencil. I don't really care about using it up right now, because I mean either way I'm going to use it up soon. So my brows are darker than my hair. Actually, no, it was about. So you can definitely tell it's the colder months because my hair is a lot darker. If you go back to my spring and summer videos compared to my fall and winter last year and this year, you'll tell that there is a big difference in my hair color. Like, for some reason, I have two different hair colors, so I have to use two different brow pencils, two different shades of brow pencil. And this moisturizer and serum that I have on is making this pencil a lot more, I wouldn't say creamier, but a lot more pigmented for sure. And plus, it could also always be this pigmented, and I just not see it because the lighting in my room is kind of shitty. Trying to compare lighting in my house and see how different the lighting is. Like, this lighting is definitely brighter than my room, and the bathroom's definitely brighter than my room too. But I'm not doing a makeup tutorial in my bathroom. I'm not doing it. My bathroom is for if you already knew that. But anyways, this is like for sure a creamy pencil. My dad just answered me, babe. I told him that my car starts. Yep. Well, I always like to let him know because it's that thing of, you know, if it doesn't start, you know what I mean? Then that means that the alternator is going bad because it's not getting the charge. But honestly, I might want to see if it has a full charge. Which it should. If it's like starting up right away, it should have a full charge. So, alright, so got that. I forgot to get a brush out, so I gotta find that brush.
What did your dad tell me? He showed up one day and I kind of truck poked out. Hey, motherfucker. And I had this poked behind John. Well, back to John's cancer. So
He would kill you.
He wouldn't kill me. Just the simple fact is.
Ooh, that's nice.
Hey.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, I stand corrected.
He's like, then he'll actually put his bed in there. He can actually put like racks and all that in there. For the bed.
Right. I'm gonna see how many products are in there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one's gone. I already got a lot of products in this bag too, so I'm just waiting for me to use my eyeshadow palette and I can finally retire that bag for now. So I am gonna start doing tutorials down here a lot more. So I gotta find a place to put my makeup. So now I'm going into the e.l.f. Power Grip Primer with 4% niacinamide. After this tutorial, I have to do the scoop and put the camo down. Anyways, after this tutorial, I am going outside to check the fluids in my car. Because now that my car starts, I can do that. Because I wasn't going to do it if the car didn't start. Which is funny because at first I thought it wasn't going to. Because when I went to start it, it was turning over, but it was acting like it was dead. And then it just cut out. So then I turned it off, waited a few seconds, and then tried it again, and it fired right up. Sometimes you have to do that with my car. My car's like 20 years old. Like, I can't blame it. It's like 20 years old. It is the same age as me. Like 4 months older than me. So, what? Anyway. No! Now I'm going into the Milani eyeshadow base. I do kind of do that. I take what I have on this eye and put it on the other eye now. Just to save the product. I mean, if I need more eyeshadow primer on the other eye, I will get more. But other than that, this is how I do it. And then I let that set for 30 seconds. And then I'm going to close it so it don't dry out. But more often than not, I don't need more on this eye, on my left eye. I mean, it's not going to give you any coverage. I have like veins and stuff on my eye. I feel like everyone does. But mine are like really noticeable. And it doesn't give me the best coverage, but it gives me something. And I did need a little bit more. So, like I said, it doesn't give me the best coverage, but it does give me something. Kind of. And I forgot something else. Alright, so I let that set for 30 seconds. I am going to open my pop. I am thirsty. And I do have a mascara to try. I am scared to try it because I'm going to show you this. Look how tiny that wand is. I feel like the big size is not that big either. Okay. So now we can get into the fun part. Alright. First I'm going to go into my Equal Tools angled crease brush. I'm going to go into the 4 glitter shades and the L'Oreal palette. So you can get that shimmery eye look. Alright, so that's the only eyeshadow I'm using out of there. I'm just getting some sparkle on the eyes. Yes, I have this too, but this is going on top. There's not much blending shades here. I mean, it would be really pretty on the lid, but those are the only, like, crease shades I could use, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna use my fluffy brush here. I'm gonna go into this yellowy shade first, and I'm gonna start with this shade. Hey! Oh my gosh, that is so... Okay, so that is very yellow, so I didn't expect it to be that yellow, so this is going to be a more nude, or at least muted palette, but it's very pretty. The color story is very pretty. I do like the color story. It's just not a color story for me. But color story, the fact that it's not a more neutral nude color story, blended easily. I mean, can't take the fact that it did blend like a dream away from it. Formula feels nice. And I can actually kind of create a more muted yellow. Alright, so now we're going to go into this. The shade I just used is called Utopia, and now I'm going to use Allure, which is the shade I want to also use for a bronzer. And hopefully this is more a true brown. Wow, that is very pigmented. And it's covering up that yellow really well, actually. That's crazy. That is crazy. That looks more orangey than a true brown. But it could be just for the fact that, you know, the yellow's underneath too. Alright. And this is taking some of the sparkle off, which is fine. Now I'm going to go into that last brown, which is called Casanova. Which is not a true brown. So there's no like real true browns in this palette. So this looks kind of weird, but I can fix it, you know. So there's no true brown, so I'm not using, or I guess the Allure shade is like an orangey brown, so that would work. But there's no true brown. Alright, so I'm going to take my Wing Me brush. I'm going to blend this very well. Alright, and I think that looks much better. So now I'm going to go in with my eyeliner before I do the rest of my eyeshadow. So I'm going into the Nightmare Before Christmas liquid eyeliner in Bone Daddy. There we go. I'm just going to do as thin as I can line. And that actually worked this time. Holy crap. That actually worked this time. So we got those 3. Alright, so I'm going to let that dry for a minute. Then I think the nerve on one of my teeth, teeth, one of my teeth, however you say it, whatever, is showing. Are getting ready to be exposed. Holy crap. There you go. So you got that, and then I'm probably going to have to, well, no, because, no. Okay, so now I'm going back into the palette. I'm going to go into this fluffy brush. I'm going to go into that shade, which shade's called Bow. A pretty, like, dusty rose, almost purple. Very pretty. That is so pretty. Alright, I like that. So, I know that with the wedding videos I've done, the wedding makeup videos I've done, it's what I would do if I was doing my own makeup. But I'm not. I'm having my cousin do my makeup. So since I want to do a first look with her, with my bridesmaids and stuff, I'm not going to be, I'm going to do my makeup first, have her do my makeup first, and have another one of my friends do my hair, and then everyone besides my fiance's mom, who I also consider my mother, comes in. They're going to go out as she comes in, and then she's going to help me get my dress on and my veil on. Because I keep saying I want to try to save money. I can't. I need to that. No, wait, hold on. Where is that brush? That angled brush. There it is. I need this brush. This one's good for shimmer. So I'm going to go with this shade, which is called Moonstruck. Like, this would be a pretty... That is, like, legit pressed glitter. That is not shimmer. That is pressed glitter. I don't like it. It's getting messy. Oh my god. Alright, my eye look does not look the best, but it's what I got. So I'll be right back. I'm going to pause my video because I'm going to go get a wipe to wipe up my under eyes, and then I will continue with my makeup. Alright, so I got my under eyes cleaned up the best I could, but hopefully with the wear time I have with this will help as well. Alright, let's continue. So now I'm going to go into the site that Ciate London Vacay Everyday Hydrating and Smoothing Primer. So this is the one that comes out straight water. And it has actually a really pleasant scent. So the reason I'm doing the hydrating and smoothing primer first, I'm putting this all over because I have pores all over my face. Some are more visible than the others, but because this is a hydrating primer, you know, my face can benefit from it. But it has like a nice tropical scent. So this one's actually a nice, pleasant. It literally smells like coconut, like beyond. Reminds me of the butter bronzer from Physicians Formula. This is what this reminds me of. It's a very nice product. Any of the makeup besides this larger palette that I used today, I'm gonna keep with my So now my face feels smooth, my pores are smooth over, and yeah, now we're on to the next step, which is the Power Grip Primer, which I put away by mistake. So now is the Power Grip Primer. So what? 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 Oh. And the glitter that's in the eyeshadow is now spreading all over my face, making a more glittery look, which I don't mind. It looks really pretty because it's like, it reflects the light, but it doesn't look too glittery. So I actually don't mind it. Why are they selling it? How much are they selling it for? $1,500, and nothing's wrong with it? There has to be something wrong with it. What year? Of course, you would go. Also, it's older than me. Only by 4 years.
Well, maintenance, but I will look one up. I'll make that
I'm good. Oh, man. What did I get myself into?
Oh, 1 year off.
Oh, which way? No, 3 or 5?
5?
Younger. The thing I get, the reason I get so mad, the reason I get so mad about cars being the same age as me, because growing up, I've always had that. There's the blue car that was an 04. My car's an 04. His truck's an 04. I think there was one more that was an 04 that we've had.
Does that have to do with the prosody in China?
He was messing with me and said that the truck he found was an 04, and I got mad because we've
Why would you get mad?
I don't like cars the same age as me. I don't know. It's just weird. Which is funny because I have one that is the same age as me.
Or your mindset hasn't completely brewed up yet. Make sure you clean all that up, otherwise, if you leave it down here, this time I'll put it in the trash.
Okay.
Well, that's always camping. And everything was.
I'm going into the Wet and Wild.
They went down and listened to everything that you done do.
Can you filter shit out on that?
What?
Raggedy Ann, can you filter shit out on that? You'll have to show me how that works.
No, you just gotta go onto like a YouTube editing program, like a free one.
Yeah.
And you can change things. You can filter stuff out that you don't want in there. Like I could literally take, I can filter the TV out of here. If it's picking up the TV, I can filter it out.
That question, I'm willing to drive that far. If I can come up with the money.
Oh, at least it's 4x4. 216,000. That's about how much I had on my Blazer before I rolled it.
And it's an automatic. But I understand.
Your knee hurting?
No.
Oh.
No, I like it. That stuff right there don't bother me.
It took me forever to learn how to drive standing.
The reason, you're looking at it, if I can come up with the money and get this, it's going to be a surprise. I'm going to sum up this title in the Jeep. And I'll sign over the truck. Flip flop. We'll hit that motor and transmission out. 318, 4-speed or 5-speed. 3-wheel drive.
That's about what I had in my truck. Back when I had my Dodge 1500, it was at 318.
Was it?
Oh, hard to beat it. The Toyotas, and the Dodge 318 are hard to beat. That's one of the hardest ones.
I thought it was
a straight 7.
I thought
You
it.
didn't thought nothing.
They were the only ones harder to beat. And then that, the V8s. All the other V8s, yes, they can handle it, but they struggle. The one getting it hooks up, they're just trying to pull something.
Oh, I know it. I had to pull a big ass wagon, one of them hay bale wagons, and it was a float for Pataskala Haunted Forest. And I pulled it and I about ran over some little fat kid. This kid, he went to leap around on the back of the hay bale trailer, on the Halloween float that we had. Well, he fell and got his foot stuck, and he fell underneath the trailer, about running big ass over. I was about to give him a swim past that.
I'm just thinking that because then I can.
Anyways, so as you can tell, this is very good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright.
Keeping it full of.
So now we're gonna step back because I forgot.
Also, bead bugs.
I'm going into the High Lash Hyaluronic Acid Black Mascara, the one that has the serum and the serum mascara I got. Oh, actually, that's not bad.
There's ways to get around it.
That's not bad.
Oh, I've always liked the show. It's just I never really watched it.
So I think this is the way I'm gonna start wearing mascara, like serum mascaras.
What they say about that sword, you don't get to it.
They don't pass it. They passed it. I don't have the wine, which is it.
You just hit the back button, the back arrow. And again, any smudge marks, we can just wait for it to dry and clean it up later. Which we will clean up. I'll probably use my smudge brush here, or not smudge, detail brush here, and clean it up. Alright, so now that's it for underneath. So now I'm going into my Thread Beauty Face It Complexion Stick in the shade 00 Fair. Which for some reason this does like to highlight my pores on my cheek. Like the holes for the pores. Until I blend it out. One second.
Let's say if I wanted to have 2 years after my dad gets his liquor license, if I'm pulling that trailer, I can do a setup there. And there's an extension cord. I'd have everything in there working.
Yeah. That you guys can use a nice guards for the.
I wouldn't use that.
So, you got that. I mean, I don't use much of this product when I do use it because a little bit goes a long way, and I do 3 big. Big swipes, and it goes all over. It does go over everything. So stick foundations do work, and I feel like stick foundations are better than liquid to an extent, because you can use less, so it lasts you a longer time. The only thing that gets me with some stick foundations is they try to be too many things at once.
When it comes to books, she's the word of God. Alright, so what is it?
I'll show you that.
They try to be too many things at once, like the Fit Me. You know? Like the Fit Me one. Supposed to be too many things at once. So it's like kind of hard. But at the same time, that one's really nice too. Tries to be like a shine free and balanced, so it has like a powder core, which sometimes can make it hard to blend onto the skin, but this is really nice. I need a little more coverage on my cheek, just a little bit more on my cheeks, because I blend it down so it doesn't get on my cheeks as fast. I mean, and look, I still have that much left. So sometimes stick foundations are worth it. It just depends on your preference, you know. I prefer both, you know. I prefer both stick and liquid foundations. Only because there are pros and cons to both. Like, sometimes stick foundations can also get cakey pretty fast, and you can't really layer them. I mean, I just layered it a little bit, but you can't really layer them too much or it will get cakey. That's just something to take into consideration. Right. Now I'm going into the Milani Conceal and Perfect concealer in the shade Ivory Rose. And I'm going to let that marinate. So that didn't really work. This didn't really work because it has eyeshadow on it. So now we're gonna let that marinate, and then we can blend it out with the brush, powder it, and then take this. I don't think I have that much left. Still have more than I think, because it won't leave that top. It won't like go down. So I'm just so excited. I mean, it works for me because it doesn't look like a rose shade. It looks more like my shade. I'm using my Real Techniques Deluxe Crease Brush. Again, blending it under my eye. Nice thing about under my eye now is there's not that much puffiness and dark circles. I'm going to blend it underneath my lashes too. And then blend it out. I love this brush for concealer. It really helps with concealer. And I'm just blending out the edges. Like I do everything else that's cream. Now, I have the Saute London Brightening Pink Powder. A lot in that little piece. Here, I don't think I'm going to use it all, what I do have. But I'm going to take my powder puff here.
What do you do, a tutorial down here?
Mm-hmm. Better lighting.
Decided. Yeah. Good thing is loving this in till 2. Almost 200 bucks paid off now. I got one in that book. And I asked about it for like a wash. 2 and 1. He said like the payment is going to be $50 if they get me. It's a guy with the
I can smell the air spun powder on this, and it does not smell pleasant. I'm just trying to make sure everything is set, because I am going to try and wear this as long as I can to really get a feel for everything and how everything lasts together and all that. So, I'm just trying to get a feel for everything and how everything feels. Because you know, if it feels great, I'm going to find a way to be able to keep from all the powder coming into that part, like the top part. I'm going to try and figure out how to keep that from happening. I might have to put tape over it or something. Put something over it. I like using powder puffs. Powder puffs really blends it in, like presses it in. I don't even know what I'm reorganizing this anyways because I have to. Or it would be this one. That's the one the concealer's in. Alright. So now I'm going to start the bronzing process. I'm going to take this bronzing brush. I'm going to go into that Allure shade again in my eyeshadow palette. I know it's eyeshadow, but it works. I do have my buffing brush too, so I can buff this into my skin better. Really blend this into my skin because, like I said, I'm trying to get the most out of this. And I do have my rose water setting spray in the bathroom, since that's the only setting spray I have, since my other one was expired and I didn't realize it. I'm just trying. It looks very skippy. So I'm trying my hardest to get into that pan, but that pan's so small that I can't. This is what happens when you end up having expired products. You have to throw things away, and then you gotta improvise with what you got. So like I said, I'm gonna have to go through all of this. Which I will afterwards. I'm not gonna do stuff on my under eyes since, you know, that's not really. Oh yes, I will. I'll go into the 5th shade in this L'Oreal palette and do that. And I'm gonna take my buffing brush before I forget and buff this. Because that's what this brush is for. Is I still need this. What am I doing? Okay, so now we're gonna take a step back and use a small pay stick. Oh man. So I'm just doing the inner corner highlight today. I am not doing brow bone highlighter anymore. It's starting to get on me. It's not. It don't look that pleasant. Especially when I have shimmer on my underneath my eye makeup half the time. So inner corner highlight is the best. Alright. Then I'm using the K Voss Blushing Beauty Luminous Blush Palette in the shade Rosy. I'm going to use my brush I got in my Ipsy Glam Bag last month. And I'm also going to use my buffing brush if I need it. Man. That didn't even show up. That didn't even show up. I thought this was really pretty, but it looks like it's a complete pretty dud. Yeah, it's the product. Not even showing up. So I bet you the shades for deeper skin tones, 'cause it's not even showing up. I mean, I'm done. I'm done trying. That now I'm going into my satin stand highlighter, the gold one. At least this is showing up. At least this shows up. That just was not the best. I mean, I'm gonna try it again. And see, now I'm going into this color changing pH balanced lip balm. I'm gonna do a lip balm first. Does it just take a minute? Looks like it's changing a bit. This is a really cool concept. And I'm gonna put a little bit of the lip gloss in the middle. It's not sticky. It does have a strong fruity scent, which again, it's fruity, so I don't mind it. And this is the final look. I will set it in a minute.
I'll print one out tomorrow.
So this is the final look. I will set it in a minute. So I hope you liked this video. If you did, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And that color changing stuff's really pretty. And I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.